That's the crazy thing. Is like smoking is it's so silly. Like I want to give up caffeine, so I'm gonna start not Monday. I need that caffeinated boost, but
Why do you
after
need
Monday
your caffeinated boost on Monday?
because I'm gonna be streaming tonight. Tomorrow
Yes.
I'm going to an early meeting, and I don't necessarily. I wanna keep on the baseline and then do the changes
So
after.
what caffeine, what do you
I just have coffee. I don't have any energy drinks ever. If
you don't
I
drink Coke or anything like that, you
nah,
just drink
so
coffee?
the only that I'm a pretty good boy. I don't drink soft drink or anything on a daily basis. I only have it at parties or when I'm streaming and drinking
Okay.
some Captain Morgan.
Oh, hello.
Um, but
Jeez, look out.
look out,
You even old enough to be drinking or
mate. Not in America, but in Australia, yes. Um,
Okay, so
but
I
I wanna
so
I
wanna
wanna
play
make
silly buggers with you right now,
yeah,
man.
but I wanna maintain. What do you mean, silly buggers? I wanna maintain a baseline. And then once I have this meeting, I will stop having caffeine. There'll be withdrawals. I know there will be withdrawals. I'll get headaches in the morning, which is gonna suck. But I don't know how long it's gonna last.
No, you're
But
not gonna get
it's
headaches in the morning because 'cause you're not drinking coffee.
no, no, no. I quit. So I quit coffee. So I used to do this like cycle, where I used to before exams come up, I stopped having caffeine for a month, and then on the morning of the exam, have a cup of coffee, go to the exam, perform well, and it does work because you caffeine by itself, by a non-caffeine user, you
Mm,
increase your reactive times, you increase your concentration, you increase so many things. But if you're a caffeine drinker, you have to put yourself into that baseline by drinking caffeine. So
mm.
over time, your caffeine benefits will die off, and then you're just basically taking in um, body stimulants that you don't need. But your body starts going, "I need this." So that's kind of that's why I kind of want to get rid of it. Is that I want to become like a social caffeine drinker. Um,
Well, I can't actually drink tea anymore. I know it's weird, but, um, I did my it's a different sort of strain, different version of hypnosis, but NLP, which is, let me get that, neuro linguistic programming. I think that's the thing, but NLP, it's very similar to hypnosis, but we needed to pick something that we actually really enjoy that we could do without. And I was actually going to pick coffee, but I'm like, no, I kind of enjoy my coffee. So I chose tea. So what we did within 2 minutes, we did, which I've used multiple times with people with different sorts of alcohol. But I chose tea, and I pretty much associate now every time I look, smell, go to taste tea, I associate that with urine. Um,
it's just
so what
more
we did
wow.
is we changed the way, like, just reprogrammed my brain using words, um, and it's weird. Like, I think a month after I did that, I went to the Ekka in Brisbane, and I went past this tea store, and they're selling all different teas, and this literally this girl had this tray full of cups of tea,
Cups of
and
piss.
walks over to me and go, "Would you like to try some, sir?" And I'm like, I literally, even talking about it now, my mouth's gone all watery, but I literally nearly threw up everywhere. And I'm like, fine, thanks. And I had to go back there in the afternoon and talk to her. I'm like, listen, I'm really sorry because I just literally I nearly threw up everywhere. I'm like, I'm really sorry to be rude before. I'm like, but I can't stand tea. And try to explain to her very briefly on why I couldn't. But definitely, like, just little. As I said, I was going to play silly buggers with you and coffee, but it obviously means a little bit to you.
You can do it. Okay, look,
But
tell you the truth. You can
we
do
can
that to
do it.
me.
We could do it
Don't
after Monday.
after Monday and not pee. I still want to be able to drink it, but I'm thinking you could play silly buggers with me for something, but I don't know what. Um,
But I think at PAX, I think we definitely need to meet up, and we definitely need to do some fun stuff.
yeah. So why don't you use NLP on people with cigarettes? You go, you suck on that cigarette. You're sucking on some
Guys, penises in here.
old man's. big toes that's just have toe jam in them. You're sucking out that toe jam resin.
To
I don't
me,
know.
it's a little bit more in depth, I believe. It definitely shouldn't be taken very lightly. Um, something like a yeah addiction, like someone that can't give up Coca Cola or can't, as I said,
That's
cup of
bad.
tea or coffee or something like that. I got the same mate that I was talking about earlier with the whole porn addiction. He had a problem with drinking Coke too much, and literally, I was talking to him for probably 5 minutes about the Coke thing, and he rang me up a week later and was like, "Dude, what did you do?" Well, what? Um, and it was definitely it wasn't intentional. I was just talking to him um, as a mate to another mate. I definitely had no intention of, um, you know, helping him with the whole Coke thing, but I was just explaining to him the process of um, NLP and obviously hypnosis and all that sort of stuff to give up Coke. And he's like, "Dude, I can't even. I open up a can and I want to hurl." And I'm like, "What? What do you mean?" And he's just explaining to me like the feelings and the thoughts that's going through every time he opens up a can. He's like, "I can't drink it anymore, dude." He's like, "What have you done?" And I'm like, nothing." I'm like, "Good on you, buddy. Congratulations." And I going through in my mind the conversation I had with him. I'm like, "Dude, I actually literally helped him without realizing it." And it was a flip out. It was just crazy. It was
Um,
amazing.
what are other addictions that we can do on me? I don't smoke, so that's fine. I don't really. Ah, I don't want to do it to beef because I love burgers, but you know,
That's something that we can definitely have a chat about sort of off air,
yeah.
but we could definitely it's really cool. And once again, with hypnosis net, I can't make you go rob a bank. I can't make you probably could make you strip naked and run around the house, but I wouldn't like it's entirely up like I can't obviously you know what a joint is. Um, someone that didn't know what those things were, I couldn't, sit them down and go, imagine yourself rolling a big, massive joint and smoking it because they don't know, like, they wouldn't know what a joint is. Roll, they wouldn't know. But
Yeah.
someone that knows, or, you know what I mean? Like, I can't make someone do anything that they wouldn't normally do or, don't know about. Um, but in saying that too, and you need to be careful, like at parties and that, sort of you don't make it known that you're a hypnotist around that because people are like, oh, can you like make me fucking bark like a
Could you make
dog,
her have sex with me?
yeah, can
No,
you like
I'll
it's like,
arrest
dude,
you.
no one wants to have sex with you. But like because there's going to be that one person there that is thinking about quitting smoking or has a fear or phobia that is thinking about seeing you or seeing somebody else, seeing a hypnotist about that. Um, and they see you play silly buggers and make someone, look like a complete dickhead. And they go, nah, I don't want to do that. So obviously there is a certain sort of code. Yes, there is plenty of stage shows, which so looking forward to maybe doing that one day. Um, but I've been a member of a stage show and it's just amazing. And obviously, me being hypnotized and hypnotizing so many clients and being hypnotized myself so many times, I go under nearly instantly and they have so much fun with me because I'm a pretty biggish guy and literally the things that you can do is amazing.
How